We have met the finish line for the house of day 3. We are on the last fragrance in my review of the entire set. And I hope they take it across the finish line. They've been doing a pretty solid job. Mostly a lot of like kind of flared, twisted, popular niche DNAs, but then they've gone off the beaten path. So we'll see if this is one of the more unique fragrances or something common with a twist. Strap up. Get your favorite bev. I know I got mine. Fresh Folgers in your cup. Let's go take this ride.
Okay, for 2. I watch that head move side to side as I let this in into the room. You are on top, let's connect minds. Trying to get into a mood. We gon' be fine. Close up the blinds, no rush. Finish the...
Welcome to the Scent Bubble. I am your host for the afternoon. Today from the house of day 3, we have Ambar Dominicano. I think it's Ambar or Ambar. Anyways, unisex fragrance for men and women. Let me see what I got for you guys as far as write-ups. They do typically give us a little bit of dialogue here. So Ambar Dominicano is a day 3 oriental fragrance for men and women. This is a new fragrance launched in 2023. I'm not going to tell you the notes yet because I wanted initial impressions for myself. This unique blend creates a scent that is both sophisticated and exotic, evocative of the vibrant culture and rich traditions of the Dominican Republic, or República Dominicana. Man, you can tell I haven't been around in a while. This unique, it's a perfect scent for those who La República Dominicana. There we go. It's the perfect scent for those who love the warmth and depth of amber, but are looking for something a little more unique and memorable. So amber reimagined. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Amber fragrance with uniqueness. I'm going to put this on skin because I'll be honest with you, some of their fragrances transition into something a little bit different and some stay pretty linear. I want to let you know because nothing worse than smelling it on a test strip and you're like, I'm going to buy a bottle. And then you start putting it on your skin and you're like, wait, what? This is very, ooh. Man, this is hot resinous amber. This is hot resinous amber. This is spicy. Oh my gosh. This is like if Mancera's Red Tobacco and Grand Soir had a baby and the baby looked like red tobacco, but had the personality of Grand Soir. He had his dad's features. You know what I'm saying? He's just like, gosh, it's like a Wrigley's or Wrangley's or whatever red cinnamon stick of gum, but the spices on the gum are ramped up even more spicy. And then there's this vanilla, warm, ambery vanilla behind it. It feels resinous, balsamy. It's fairly simple, but there's so much texture on it with the spice and the sweetness. It feels like a red cinnamon stick of gum times 1,000, but it's not synthetically sweet. The spiciness gives a crazy texture on top and almost like a little bit of a, I don't know if powdery is the word, woody, super duper amber. Man, this is sexy. I like this a lot. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh my gosh. Coca-cola, lime, lavender, passion fruit, cinnamon, rum, honey, immortelle, Divana, red wine, benzoin, vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli, rock rose. Oh, man. Okay, let me just say this. Ignore the note breakdown. This is not helpful. As cool as that looks like, or as cool as that is to look at, that will not help you with this fragrance at all. Ignore the pyramid. Yeah, the test strip doesn't do it justice. Nah, don't smell this fragrance on the test strip. Put it on skin. It's like it sets on fire on skin. Gosh. Okay, so if you're a fan of Mancera Red Tobacco, which I am totally not, I always push people towards Prada Luna Rosa Le Parfum, the red bottle. You know, the one that looks like Prada Luna Rosa Le Parfum. Yeah, this one. This one right here. I always tell people, because Mancera's Red Tobacco is oddly synthetic to me. I really don't like the aroma chemicals they used in making that fragrance for how much money you're paying and for that to be kind of entry level niche. Prada completely takes that DNA in a much more natural direction that still has the edginess and DNA of what Red Tobacco is. So I always push people towards this fragrance, but this right here, guys, this Ambar Dominicano, this is the highest elevation of that without question. Like, whoa. This is what Mancera this is what Red Tobacco and Prada Luna Rosa Le Parfum should have been. It's got that cinnamon stick of gum feel, but in the most niche way possible. It's sexy, it's ambery, it's fiery, it's resinous, it's texture. You get the cinnamon and the spiciness. I'm amazed in the opening how spicy it is in the most sexy way possible. This is like somebody set fire to a dance floor and you just found the woman of your dreams and you guys dance in perfect unison and then you go home and have children. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, this is nice. This restored my hope for Red Tobacco type DNAs. Le Parfum from Prada was opening my mind to giving the Red Tobacco DNA another try. And by the way, don't ever get a dupe or a clone of Red Tobacco. Well, I think what I used to tell people is any dupe, $15 or cheaper of Red Tobacco would suffice about 90% of what Red Tobacco is because it's so synthetic. But, you know, it's like, why spend the 100 when you can just spend 15? Almost every clone at the very cheap level of Red Tobacco nails the DNA for the most part. But I was pushing people towards Le Parfum from Prada, but this is way better, way better. It's amazing how simple it is. You know, the Coca-Cola note, I can get it a little bit, but this is cinnamon stick of gum in the most niche way possible, extremely spicy, warm ambery vanillic in the background, has a little bit of a resinous boozy touch in the back. It dances, it sings, it's woody, but again, to me, this is like Red Tobacco from Mancera and Grand Soir had a baby, and the baby kind of looked more like the Red Tobacco because it's way spicier than it is sweet. Like Grand Soir is vanilla, creamy, warm amber, but it's vanilla forward in this kind of mass. This has a serious emphasis on warm, spicy attributes with the vanilla, with the amber being secondary and the third being vanilla. Really cool fragrance. I like it. I would totally get a bottle of this. Bachelor, nightlife, date night, anything important where you got to dress nice and you got a lady on your arm. This is sexy. This is edgy. This is appetizing. This is tasty. This is alluring. This is going to be scent trail extravaganza. Everybody's going to be like, oh my gosh. I think this is perfectly unisex. It will transform on a woman and it will transform on a man. This is, again, it's a perfectly unisex fragrance that I think will change how you perceive the fragrance on both the man and the woman. I like this a lot.
Perfect.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for me, guys. I like it. It's fairly simple, but they played with texture in such a creative way here. I really like this fragrance, man. On skin, it just radiates, guys. There's not much else to say about this. This is date night, nightlife, special occasion. Got a girl wrapped on your arm. Ladies, if you got your man wrapped around your arm and you want to smell like a firecracker, you know what I'm saying, of a woman. This is nice. I don't think you can upscale casual it. I think it's semi-formal and up, but it's an occasion-based fragrance. You're having fun. There's drinks in the air. You know, you're celebratory. You're romanticizing, you know, all that good stuff in a bottle. I mean, guys, it looks how it it smells exactly how it looks. Like it just set everything on fire, man. Ignore this. This is not helpful. This does not paint the picture of what the fragrance smells like. Just listen to my voice here, guys. Really good fragrance, not much else to say. Totally bottle worthy, and it might be my consideration for using my $40 coupon to buy. This is easily, to me, in the top 3 best fragrances in the line. And I think it's one of the most mass appealing fragrances that still feels niche. Some of their more mass appealing creations don't feel worth the price ticket, because you can get other stuff below the $80 price point that can totally get there. But this is niche level quality with a commercial appeal, but offers niche elements and textures to it that make it worth the extra price point. By the way, it's not that expensive. It's $155, and I've always told people $155, what is it, for a 50 ml or 100 ml? Please be 100. It's a 50. 155 for a 50 ml. Doggone it. Can you get 100 of this? Day 3 fragrances. What is this called? What fragrance is this? Ambar Dominicano. I keep switching screens, guys. I don't want to switch it back again to my computer. Ambar Dominicano. Day 3, where are you? Can you get 100 ml? Okay, so they only do 50 mLs for the $150 price point. It's worth the money, but man, that's pricey. That's pricey. It's worth it though, and you wouldn't bust this out a lot. So the 50 ml would last you a couple. The 50 ml will last you a couple years for sure. You know, unless you're just somebody who's always out in the nightlife. You live in New York or something. You're in your younger years. Age-wise, I think this is, I mean, women 20 and up, you're golden. It's basically ageless. It's a little advanced for you teenage ladies. Men, 20, yeah. On both sides of the fence, 20 and up. It can be as mature as you want it to be for age. It can be as sexy and playful as you want it to be on the lower ends of the age. But yeah, with my $40 voucher, it takes it down to $100. So $100 for a 50 ml. That's not too bad. I guess I'm being a little aggressive here, but it's a great fragrance, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. More importantly, turn on that notification bell. I think this is top 3 in the line. No question. 10 out of 10 for me. Ask me some questions about this fragrance. Like I said, there are alternatives to this, guys. There are alternatives. Like I told you what it smells like, what it's in the arena of, and I'm not going to recommend things over this because I think it's a hybrid of a bunch of different fragrances you can get, but you can get in the ballpark of this, but I don't think you can get it exactly the way that they did it. I think this is the highest, one of the best elevations of warm amber, spicy, vanillic that's out there, and it's just got kind of this Dior Sauvage level excitingness to the fragrance, where it's like it's got this romantic sexy, and then it's like set on fire and it's edgy. It's nothing like Sauvage Elixir. I'm just saying, you know, a lot of people compare Sauvage Elixir to like Bleu de Chanel and like other Titan kind of mass appealing fragrances. And the one reason women kind of prefer Sauvage in the nightlife and the romantic category is because it kind of has this like appetizingness to it, but then this edgy like mystery manness to it. So this fragrance is both sexy and like edgy with its use of texture. Anyways, I've talked your ear off. Go buy this fragrance. I think it's blind buy worthy for sure. If this even sounds remotely like your thing. Again, it's a pretty pricey ticket. So before you buy this fragrance, what's great about this house is you can spend $40 on the discovery set, smell the entire line, make sure you like this, or maybe you wind up changing your mind and liking something else, but you can then take that $40 you spend on the discovery set and you'll get a credit $40 credit so that when you purchase your fragrance, whatever you're choosing, it's only $100 for a 50 ml. And now you have a beautiful, high quality niche fragrance that is star-studded. This was day 3's Ambar Dominicano, and it was a banga. Have a good day.